Well, Jen, over 30 flights arrived at MYR here today, and all of the travelers that I spoke with said they surprisingly had an easy experience and they didn't see any of the crowds here. Flights coming and going today have all been on time. One passenger told me United Airlines emailed her to show up 3 hours before her flight and expect delays because of the holiday. But she says it was just the opposite, and she had, 3 hours of free time before boarding her flight to Myrtle Beach.
I haven't traveled a lot in the last few years, and this really was definitely one of the better travel experiences I've had.
Tomorrow is expected to be the busiest travel day for the Thanksgiving holiday. And the number of people traveling through the airport isn't the only thing increasing this holiday travel season. ABC 15's Carlos Flores is on the road in the PD to show us how high gas prices are there. He joins us live from a Speedway gas station in Dillon off of I-95.
Thanks, Emma. This gas station off I-95 is currently charging $2.99 for regular. And while that may seem a lot for some, others see these prices as a pleasant surprise. Dozens of people stopped by the Welcome Center in Dillon on their way to their Thanksgiving destination. Everyone I spoke with say they've noticed the differences in gas prices across the East Coast. Some saying they're paying more than $4 a gallon in some places. As for traffic, people say it hasn't been bad, but say it wasn't all smooth sailing.
Traffic was worse up by New York, as I'm sure you can probably imagine, and then down by like Fredericksburg, DC is a nightmare as always.
Traffic was a little heavy in North Carolina due to all the construction.
Well, Jennifer, everyone I spoke with today say they're happy they beat the Thanksgiving rush, but now they're hoping for a drop in gas prices to really kick off the holiday season.
Traveling to Hilton Head, South Carolina.
We're heading to Lexington, South Carolina.
Now we're on our way back to Atlanta.
Those were just a few of the people who took a pit stop at the Welcome Center in Dillon County on their way to their Thanksgiving destination. Driving north on Interstate 95, I noticed more cars and campers on the road, but not serious traffic. But people tell me it wasn't all smooth sailing.
It was a rough ride. Actually lost 2 hours. Heading south so far, nice, pleasant, easy, smooth ride so far.
Traffic was worse up by New York, as I'm sure you can probably imagine, and then down by like Fredericksburg, DC is a nightmare as always.
Traffic was a little heavy in North Carolina due to all the construction.
Gas prices also surprised travelers, as some tell me they paid more than $4 a gallon, while others only paid $3. But everyone agreed, the lower the better.
Well, they're really high right now. I will tell you they're a lot higher where I came from. I got gas for, I think, $3.15 this morning, and I was thrilled. It was so cheap. But I would like it to stay that cheap because drives like this aren't really feasible if gas prices are going to go up to like $4.50 a gallon or something like that.
The lower the better. Under $3, about $2.50. I'd like that.
Now, regardless of high gas prices or dealing with traffic, people say they're excited to see their family and experience the holiday season. This afternoon, the PD chapter of the National Penn Council, G-Lab Legacies, a local mentorship organization, and the Wilson girls basketball team partnered with Harvest Hope to hold a food giveaway in Florence. Organizers say 200 boxes were given out. Leaders with both organizations say they not only look to build on today, but hope it prepares the next generation to give back to their communities.
You're supposed to always have your brothers or your neighbors back, and that's what we try to do to make sure we have our brother or sister back. But if we come together as one, we probably can get a lot done. And Florence and the PD need a lot of help.
We have a community of people clapping for each other instead of breaking each other down and talking to the negative things, but working on the positive and affecting the things that we actually can change.
The executive director of the Harvest Hope PD branch says events like today's are vital in their mission to combat food insecurity. And Nicole Eccles says the need for donations now is greater than this time last year due to more people coming together and a fear of what's still unknown about the pandemic.
With the uncertainty of how long this is going to go on. We don't know how long these kids are going to need our help, and our families are going to need help. So we don't know what the next step is. So we can't really prepare for the future. We just know that we've seen the need increase with this holiday versus other holidays we've seen in the past.
Eccles thanked everyone for their help and encouraged other organizations to partner with them for future giveaways.
The Robeson County Sheriff's Office, in conjunction with the District Attorney's Office here, have a program to help those who are addicted to drugs. Well, deputies say that program is changing lives one day at a time.
Like 115 days clean now. 115. It ain't much, but it seems like a long time to me.
26-year-old Jared Hunt has been working on his family's farm since he was a little boy. When he was 15 years old, Jared tells me he started using fentanyl and has been hooked on it for the past 11 years.
It was real bad. It was tough. There was some mornings I couldn't even get out of bed and go to work, not unless I had my drug of choice. Couldn't even go to sleep.
Jared says he got into trouble for burglary earlier this year and he faced jail time. He had an option, though, go through a drug program with the Robeson County Sheriff's Office called Law Enforcement Assisted Diversion, or LEAD.
So I didn't have no other choice. So I went and got help, and I wanted it.
We understand the need for rehabilitation instead of incarceration.
Deputy Hollis McNeil worked with Jared to fight his addiction.
I was scared for him to come home because of his drug of choice. And we met in the middle, and he's made a believe out of a lot of people.
Robeson County Sheriff Bernice Wilkins tells me many crimes stem from drugs. He says Jared Hunt is a changed man. This is a picture of him before and after he went through the drug treatment program.
I'm very proud of him, to be honest with you. I know his family. I've known him for quite some time. And just to see the progress of the before and after photo.
The Robeson County Medical Examiner says more than 100 people have died from drug overdoses in Robeson County in the past 2 years. Jared Hunt is thankful he survived those tough times.
For recovery is possible. I wanted to change for not only my family, for my little boy and for myself.